The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Ready to rock and roll for the week. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Excuse me one second. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. Let's see how we're doing so far. Market-wise. And we'll start with the ES today. ES is about a 43 point range. Come up, down. Capitulated right here, about big move down there. NQ. Looking at about 160 points of range. Copper. Anyway, we now have a micro copper. Came out just today. Just started trading. And I have about 240 ticks of range. Gold has been falling pretty much all session. High was the first candle at 1904, and so it's down about 24 points. UltraBond. It's been kind of flat, and about a little over a point in range. Natty gas. We have about almost 300 ticks in range. And crude oil. Crude oil has about 4 points in range, mostly down. Big candle there at 4 a.m. a little after 4 a.m. Almost 2 full points down. Some new sort of news must have hit there. That would have been beautiful to catch, but I was sleeping. Russell, about a 21 point range, and the Dow, last but not least, about 300 points of range. So that's where we stand now. Let's check that news. See if something caused that big move down earlier on crude oil. Also, let's check see what kind of news, any news we might have hitting this morning. Oh. Not sure what caused that drop. I don't see anything major. So this morning we do have no major news coming out until 10 a.m. Eastern. U.S. ISM manufacturing PMI. Not actually sure what that is, but it's marked as red on TickStrike. I'm sorry, on TickStrike, on Financial Juice. Seeing an ad for TickStrike. So this is a big week. We have FMOC on Wednesday. We have non-farm payrolls on Friday. So we got a lot going on this week. So how did everybody's weekend go? Ouch. Wake up, everybody. It's morning. So we can see NASDAQ has been dropping. We can chart this out. Let's chart it out. And as we're looking for opportunities, start here about midnight, my time. First short signal there. Not have taken that one. Would have taken that one. Looking for 15. With a stop of 10 would have worked. That one would have worked. Popping back up. Wouldn't have taken that one, but it would have worked. And then this long move up, I would have taken that one, but that one, I'm pretty sure, well, yeah, the 10 points stopped that wick down when it, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would have stopped me out. Wouldn't have taken that, wouldn't have taken that, would have taken that. And not that one. We'll mark this one off that I would have. It's gonna be bad. But usually I get a little scared when you see a big candle like that, because it often means it's gonna reverse. Now they end up going another 12 points, so we could have got something out of that if we managed it right. And then I probably would have taken this long, which also would have stopped me out. Short here, this is all of a sudden it dropped 38 points, which is interesting. I'm still not seeing the reason. This was the German PMI report, some sort of German report. That would have worked for 15 points. That beautiful wick down. And came back up. I would not have taken those longs, but they would have worked. Not have taken this short. This one I would have. And that actually would have stopped me out. Not have taken that long, but I would have taken that long. Give me 1 second. And okay, this long. I mean, this short. I'm sorry. Oh God. And let's see. I wouldn't have taken this one, even though it looks like it might have worked. And this one. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. No one's talking yet. Wake up, everybody. It's Monday. That would have worked. Good morning, Matt. I thought everybody was dead. How are you today? So let's go back. 1, 2, 3. Who could it be? 4, 5, 6, 6, 2, 7, 2, 7, 3, 8, 3, 9, 3. That's where I stopped. So 9 and 3. Let's just say I had taken 3 signals that were crap. So even at 9 and 6, this would been a winning night. UltraBond. Gold's also been coming down. Yes, of course, coming down. Russell coming down. Everything's coming down, down, down. Thank you. We're hanging right. We just got below settlement. BTC still hanging around 38.5. Micro copper started trading today, but so far TradingView doesn't have any data on it. I wonder if they even have it. Let's see, Quant Tower chart, metals. Let's see, MHG. Oh yeah, there it is. I've still no data though. Your current connection does not provide such data. Huh, interesting. Let's try. Well, first of all, let's get off Bitcoin back over to IQ. But let's try NinjaTrader and see if NinjaTrader has it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Has like 0 volume so far. Okay, so that was interesting. Let's see where we go from here. NQ continuing to bleed down. Slow of the day was 12,806. We're generally 12 points away from that. So starting the morning off a little bit down on the Apex account, 40 bucks. A little bit up on the TCP. I think that was like 40 bucks. See what we can get out of this. Trying to find some opportunities this morning. Need Apex. I need to start YOLOing a bit. I need to get it back up to 0 and then finished before the 17th. So it means I got 11 trading days. Oops. Copper up and down. This actually made some decent moves there. So a couple of just a reminder of 2 different things. We have 2 special streams this week. Mayday, Mayday. On Wednesday, May 4th, it's FMOC Day. We'll be doing an extended stream from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. We'll be trading the FMOC announcement at 2 p.m. with our 10-10 strategy. And then on Friday, May 6th, we'll be doing an all-nighter. Trading London session, the non-farm payroll report, starting at 2 a.m. Eastern, rolling until about 11 a.m. Eastern. I hope you'll be able to join me for some or all of those streams. And Q popping up here to the SMA line. Just trying to send a long, but not taking that there. And right back down. So it popped up by about 10 points and coming right back down. Yawning this morning. To wake up. Everybody needs to wake up. Say hello. Hold on. Big move down there on copper. 11 ticks. Few minutes to the top of the hour. Maybe we'll get some more volatility, some opportunities then. Market wakes up. Watching and waiting. ES would have given us some good entries too. Coming down there. Hey, I'm Mad. Good morning. How are you doing? Crude's coming down. Everything's in kind of sell-off mode. Gold, crude, indices. Big move down there on the NQ there. 20 points. Just hit a new low of the day. Falling hard. Falling fast. Falling quick. It's falling, falling, falling. Diaz family, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Oh, Nightbot. That's not the right Nightbot. Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Cool. I'm certainly happy you found this, and feel free to ask any and all questions along the way. Try to help out. Hi, Black Beauty Machine. Uh, he said trial accounts. He didn't really say evaluations, so, or she. I guess I shouldn't assume gender there. I apologize. Yep, I've changed the banner at the top. They didn't send me new banners, so I just went back to the one that we used in March. Good morning. Uh, okay, John, I have a question. I heard CFT pronounce your name differently than what I've been pronouncing it. Have I been pronouncing it wrong, or is he pronouncing it wrong? Is it Burrell or Burrell? I wiser than most. I have no idea who that is. Okay, there's the top of the hour. Let's see if we get anything popping. Okay. You're gonna make me Google this person? Welcome, stay true. I don't know if I remember seeing your name either. Okay, so does this person have anything to do with trading, or are we just talking random stuff here, guys? Oh, Lynn Alden Investments, no idea. Okay, interesting. I'll stick with Burl. Uh, So, NQ popping up a little bit here. Maybe found the bottom. Welcome, everybody. Everyone decided to show up right at the top of the hour. Thank you for joining me. Remember, hit that like button. Hello, swing trader. How's it swinging? Sorry, I couldn't resist that. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Has everyone decided to show up at once? Welcome. Waiting to see what we got here this morning. So far, it's been down, down, down. Hello, Tay. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hello, ITBM Reloaded. FGD, no, I do not trade the Indian market. Tapa, pulling down. 11 ticks down there. Hello, LinkedIn. Where did all these people come from all of a sudden? Mission 78, welcome. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Hebrew Truth. And Q popping up. 20-point candle there. Up to the SMA line. Or just, well, not quite yet. Hello, Loper. What's he whining about? Gold still coming down here. And here comes NQ right back down after that 20-point candle. Everything's bleeding out today. Hello, Larry Wilkes. Larry Wilkso? Wilkes? Larry, I'll call you Larry. I don't like to mess up people's names. Welcome. No one, you can always are free to lurk. No one has to talk. It's weird. Cool. Cool swing trader. What was your entry point? Morning, Chris. How are you? Now we got some popping. Big pop up on copper. Copper popping. Everything's turning green all of a sudden. ES and Q. Gold. Bonds. James Bonds. Everything besides crude. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Imad. What happened? My weekend was decent. I didn't get much accomplished, but it was decent. Uh, I'm mad. There's a guy on the Earn and Trade Discord that does. He's a funded trader with them, but he says we won't expect his first payment until June 1st. Oh, excellent, swing trader. That's excellent. Hello, Mr. Overtime Wayne. Just gotta prove the unsupportive spouse wrong. I don't know what's up with that. We had that problem on Friday. It's a YouTube thing. YouTube showed me they kept counting subs as double. It showed me I was up to like 508 subs, and then later in the day it went back down to 496. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and that issue. I do thank you for trying, Teach. Yeah, like I think it's just counting. It's once again subscriber numbers going up fast, and I have a feeling it's counting each time you try to subscribe. I don't know what's causing that. YouTube issues. Good morning, Terradome. Welcome. So we're waiting for some good opportunities here. We did get a long signal here on ES and Q, but I don't like it there. I need to see more of the break of the current downtrend. Crude oil, sending another short signal there. Wait, what? Mystery Life? What? Not sure. What? Give me a second. Dealing with something on Learn to Trade Discord. I don't think many places offer refunds. Hi, Barry 45. UltraBond. So we came up here a little bit on ES and then Q, and we're kind of just surfing down that SMA line. And gold popped up and then popped right back down. No, I usually use VWAP just on the lower time frame. What's happening with natural gas? Give me a second and I'll take a look. I think Q trying to drop back down. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Natural gas. Natural gas is right now heading in and down. Overall, it's seen an uptrend most of the year. Pull back to the SMA line on the daily chart, and now it's trying to head back up. Somehow, that doesn't surprise me coming from a gardener. ES and NQ did send a short signal or tried to bouncing around on this SMA line. You're welcome, the mellow girl, and welcome. Are you a natural gas trader normally? I don't come across a lot of those, even though I do watch it. VWAP. Reminds me, I forgot to check VWAP. Oh, VWAP's all the way up at 12,896 in NQ. Welcome. Okay, so my next question is, how do you settle on natural gas? Like I said, it's not something that I hear a lot of people trading. Yeah, I always recommend paper trading to start off, but did who lose Friday? Me? It is very volatile. Definitely not something, and usually you don't want to trade it in the evenings because there's like no volume. I know the feeling. That's why I watch. I mean, I watch many different assets. Lately, I've only been trading a couple, but my eventual goal is to get good at trading at least a few. Hey Larry, if you're talking to me, I was actually green on all three of my accounts on Friday. If you followed my Twitter or my Instagram, you would know that. So NQ, yeah, I Crude bites me a lot. So I mean, I watch it and I want to, but it just I lose on it as much as I win. Gold is probably my favorite thing at this point now to trade. That's not an indice. That's not NQ or ES. I used to love copper, but me and copper have been having relationship issues now for a few months, and it just doesn't seem to be working out. NQ's being a little weird. Yeah, a lot of people made big money on crude on Friday. This is Nasdaq here. I'm kind of undecisive. I thought it was going to start heading up here once it broke this SMA line again, and it did not. Came up a little bit, bounced back down, still living a slightly uptrending SMA line, but not enough conviction for me to jump on. If I had jumped in here, this would have been a almost 15-point pullback, then went up. So besides swing trader, anyone else taking any trades yet this morning? Hi, Gary. Welcome. Good morning. Gold just whooshed down. Whooshed down 4 points, but pulled back. Well, still going. So, gold's an interesting thing. First of all, I mean, it's obviously making new lows of the day now, just dropping like a rock. But, you know, just last week, gold hit. Well, maybe it wasn't last week. Okay. It was further back. Gold hit a little above 2,000 back in mid-April, and it's just been falling since. I did try to recover the last couple days, but now it's just going down, down, down. Oops, wrong button. Well, looking like we're trying to head up now in Q. Kind of tight there between the SMA and the bands. Yes. Also making that same move as is the Russell. Gold trying to pop back up after that quick move down. Fighting that downtrending SMA line. UltraBond does a beautiful move up. CFT's going to be sorry he missed that. We are about a little over an hour away from the open. Looking for a good opportunity. My last short signal fired right as I was starting to stream, so I didn't grab it. Everything kind of is quiet right now, including the chat. Y'all came in like a rush, and then y'all got quiet all at once as well. Yeah, I know. I'm joking. I'm joking around, Mellow Girl. I'm not, obviously, I don't expect people to chat all the time. I just joke around because it's just, there was this like rush of conversation and everyone got quiet at once. Black Beauty, yes, he did. ah, Mr. Burl Burrell. And Q sending a short signal. It's above that SMA line. It's at a weird spot. Copper popping. Popping. Copper's chart though looks ugly. Staying out of that. Yep, Warrior Trading got fined for making outlandish claims about their uh, his uh, his courses. Yep, I agree. His courses are insanely expensive anyway. That's it. I can't say I've never learned anything from just watching him trade. He was one of the first ones I found when I first started, trying to learn to trade by watching YouTube. And I have learned things from him, and even some of the way he streams and stuff. I've taken into my streaming, not the way he trades during streaming, but just some of the ways he talks. Just to get an idea of what people want to hear and see. So I mean, I don't have anything against the guy. I don't necessarily like the way he practices certain things, but hello, Mill Gossip. Welcome. Good morning. Hello, Flocka. By the way, once again, if I ever pronounce someone's name wrong, first, feel free to correct me, and second, accept my apology. Besides Burl, because he was probably already trying to figure out a third way to come up with a way to pronounce his name. Just to confuse me. Everything's kind of flat right now. We have a slight grind up on the indices. Crude's flat. Natural gas popped up a little bit. Now back to its SMA line. Copper's just absolutely going every which way but loose. Gold popped up off that big move down and it's kind of curling around. Good morning, RJ. You're a bit early this morning. Welcome. The time 12. This isn't a dating site. I'm not sure why you would post that here. Yes, it is a nutty Monday already. And there's a bigger move up there on the NQ. 13 points. Seems like we might have found a direction. I don't want any type of sexist comments in the chat, so let's keep it. I want all our female traders to feel comfortable here. uh, Gold coming down. We find a gold chart. Big move back down on gold. That's about almost 2 points. Let's take a gander on gold. I had the accounts set up. Crap. We're filled on gold. Wow. Just wicked down real quick there. Not far enough to hit my target. It's scary when it does that. Let's see if it continues down. There we go. Wow. I have no idea. I have no idea what I just got off that trade. That just blew down. Give me a second. Oh, never mind. I can look right here. Wow. That was a 31 tick winner, guys. Entry at 1870.6, out at 1867.5. 31 ticks, $310. On the Earn to Trade Gauntlet account. And we were in that trade all of. That trade lasted 19 seconds. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Mellow Girl. Just right time there. Glad I didn't hesitate any further. Beautiful move down there, real quick. Did bounce. Might continue to head down, but I'm happy getting out of that. Thank you all. Zabak, the world above. Good morning. Nice to see you. I love quick trades. 19 seconds is awesome. NQ trying to send a short signal here now. ES also sending a short signal. Still uptrending. Good morning, Rebecca. Uh, higher time frame definitely does look bearish on crude. We are popping up a bit here. And the crude desk opens in about 24 minutes. But you see we have a downtrending SMA line. Downtrending since this big move down overnight. Still to figure out exactly what triggered that. I didn't see any news on financial strike. Yep, sending me two short signals, but not in a place I like. This could just be a. I would. This looks like it could just be a little bit of a pullback. Copper still is looking like an ugly, ugly chart. There's many more people here. I'll once again remind everybody that this week we have two extended special live streams. Oh, and may the 4th be with you. Wednesday, FMOC day. We'll be trading from 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and we'll be trading the FMOC announcement at 2 p.m. And on Friday, May 6th, we'll be trading 2 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll trade the London session. We'll trade the non-farm payrolls report. And we'll trade the cash open. And we might take a small nap at some point. No, I'm kidding. I have no planned naps. Doesn't mean that if nobody's talking, I won't fall asleep. No, I won't fall asleep. I don't think. Anyway, so if you can join me for some or all of that, I'd love to have you. Lots of ox this week. Lots of ox. Mm. Now I'm not so sure this is a pullback. It's kind of just kind of staying under that SMA line. Yeah, there's some green mat if you're still in. If you can get back above that SMA and start heading back up. Gold popped back up after that big move down that we caught. But now it's now back below there. It's still making new daily lows all the way down to 866. Let's check that out on a daily chart. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter what thing, who has a day trader, it doesn't matter what things are doing day to day, but you can see here's where it hit 2000. It's just been falling. We're now at a low that we have not seen on gold since February 16th. Yep, there's a nice 11-point move there on NQ. Do I want to join the NQ team? Maybe. See if we get this long signal. If it holds, I'll take the trade on uh, the Apex account. I just move over here so far. 12.827. We're at 12.815 or so. Copper's trying to grind up now. See, it came up here a little bit, pulled back, bounced off that SMA line, and trying to continue up. NQ is now just kind of piddling around here again. Piddling, a very technical trading term. Pulling back. Crude oil. Let's see what it's doing. Crude trying to send a short. Came up nicely. I've been a nice little long to catch, about 40 ticks. Pulling back now. It's looking kind of, overall, it's looking kind of straight right now. So we need to let it break out of this range. Up, NQ just broke down to the downside. It gets back under this little move here of 12,782. We might be interested. It's 12,795. Over here, the low is 1266. Watching. Send me the short signal back here, so I'm already late on that. Popping back up. So NQ is totally indecisive right now. I hate it when the sailboat pattern doesn't work, bro, and the sailboat gets sunk. Crude oil, again, trying to get my attention. Like a tease. It's a nice possible reversal candle there on NQ. But does not seem like it knows which way it wants to go. Oh, which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Come back down again. I guess it was not a reversal candle. We're kind of sideways with everything here. I mean, gold's a slight grind down, but sideways. NQ sideways. Copper is ugly. And crude sideways. Natural gas grinding up a little bit. But I got no clue where we're going at this point. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where I've been. On Friday, people said no music, but they didn't mind if I sang, so there you go. You can blame RJ and Ace for that. RJ disappeared. Oh, there's RJ. I don't know if it was coincidence or not, but the viewer count went down by 2. It's looking like it wants to trend down. I mean, kind of want to jump into a short here, but yet, I don't know. Whenever I do stuff like that, I end up regretting it. We got small candles here. I should have jumped in. Big move down there. Yep, broke to the downside. So I was gonna jump in. I should have. I second guessed myself. So technically, it's just breaking that support right there now, or it's just getting there. 66 and 74 were the other lows. And it's kind of bouncy here. Hard to tell what it wants. Still hard to tell what it wants to do. We're about 40 minutes in the bell. It'll bounce up here. So that candle ended up going down a total of 15 points and then giving back half. Yep. Yep, there we go. Then now it's breaking down. Sorry, Matt. It's, below that resistance, our support. So the low of this move was 766. Oh, big bounce. Never mind. Bounce right back up. It's still indecisive, and we're still gonna kind of stay out. ES and Russell doing these same moves. Crude's tight. Crude desk opens in 10 minutes. Not sure what that means exactly. Does that mean they open the drawer on the desk and there's oil in it, or? Yep, there's a pop back up on NQ. You can see we've been rangy here the last uh 40, 50 minutes or so. Basically, since this big move down, tried to come back up a bit, and then just kind of blah. Blah. Another technical trading term. Long signal firing on NQ. Now the SMA is still downtrending. I got downtrending upper bands. So right now, considering this in a range, and I'm not willing to take anything on it. Gold still grinding downward, down to 1861. Big move up there on NQ. 9.5 points on that candle. Lots of signals firing there. See if this continues to head up. Matt's a happy camper right now. That's true, Rebecca. Think positive, Matt. Think positive. So I gotta start. Do I gotta start like during the downtime reading The Power of Positive Thinking out loud on stream? Well, I mean, theoretically, even if you get in with a limit order and it never goes against you, you do start negative because you have commissions. But if you get in with a market order, you're almost always gonna start with a tick or two of slippage. And I prefer market orders because every time I try to use limit orders, it goes without me. Copper just dropped a full 20 ticks. NQ, feeling Matt's negative vibes, comes back down. Hello, Craft Constanza. I am using Super Trend, which is what's sending the signals. I am using Bollinger Bands, and then a script for the SMA that turns it white or blue depending on whether it's trending up or trending down. Yes, I have seen CFT's Trader Jacket. It's pretty cool. If you need help finding those scripts, Craft, let me know, and I'll go in more detail, or those indicators, I should say. Now we're hanging right on that SMA line there on NQ. So real quick for you, Craft. Hold on. Let me put this chart. Well, hold on. Trying to see what this NQ wants to do. The indicator I use for the signals is called Super Trend, and it's by this guy. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Kivak Ozbilgic is what I guess. And I use two different settings, 1.6 and 2.2 for the multiplier. And then it's just Bollinger Bands. I two standard deviations and 3 standard deviations. And then this SMA that usually comes with the Bollinger Bands. I like one where I can color it depending on which way it's trending. I agree, it is cool. I've been promising a video now for 6 weeks about the indicators I use and how I use them. I got it half done, and then it's kind of stalled. It's because video making takes a long time, and I just keep trying to find a time for everything. I said I was going to get it done this weekend, and I did not. But maybe next weekend. Popping up here on NQ here at the top of the hour. Like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Danla, what am I dropping? RJ, you talking about me acting like Snoop Dogg? Is that what's weird? There's a nice pop-up for Matt on NQ. Matt, what exactly is your Matt, what exactly is your entry on this so we can continue to watch your saga? Um, okay, I will try. I will try to finish it this weekend, Dan Love. I will try. It's half done. I gotta figure out where I left off and make up some more graphics for it and all that fun stuff. Oh, not bad. Matt? See, I need to get rid of the whole, you know, money making, not trading thing so I have more time. So, the high of this mover here was 827.5. So let's see if it gets back above that. So we're less than half an hour from the bell. Now this is where I start getting a little hesitant to get into trades, but yeah, I've sort of went away from that. I would not enter a trade in the half an hour before the bell. Now it's more like the last 10 minutes. And if we get above this 12,827, I might grab this. Struggling here. It's at the same area where it kind of topped out in this little, whatever you want to call that there. See, your target's my entry point. Interesting. You want to say, Matt, good job hanging in there. You dropped, what, like 25 points in the heat? Okay, so there's RJ going long. It's kind of stuck in this 815, 818 area. Okay, RJ. Well, taking a chance. In on Apex. Way too tight of a stop, but we're going to try it. There we go. See if we can break 827 there. Nope. Just trying to get above that resistance. Matt got his target. Can it get above this resistance and break? There we go. 830. Back down to 829. 830. 830. 831. 831. 833. Stop, move the break even. 835, 836. Thank you. Seems to be struggling here at 833. See. 836. Morning, Ace. 837. I sound like an auctioneer. I'll look at crude oil here in a minute, guys. Okay, pulling it off there. Pulling the pullback. Boom. So that was we were down 40. We're now up 160. That's a $200 trade, guys. So $310 today on gold, $200 on NQ, two different accounts. Doing good this morning. Part of me did want to trying to ride that up to 43 with RJ, but I didn't want to take the chance on it coming back at me. So What's Crude doing? Everyone, ooh, Crude looks ugly right now. Up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Hello, last days. That sounds like a very negative thought, but thank you, Ace. Matt, appreciate that. Crude looks like it wants to maybe grind up, but I'm staying out of that for now. And Q, still struggling there at 30, 34 to 38. Thank you, Burl. We're rocking and rolling this morning. Copper, look at that. Copper finally found a direction. Copper has just dumped. Wow, copper's down $750 a contract in the last 10 minutes. It's hard trading blind. The seeing eye dog always enters the bad trades. Good morning, Sonny Johnson. Welcome. Name I don't recognize. Oh, uh, Amine Lugur. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. I'm sorry, but thank you for subscribing. I see you on the subscriber list. I apologize if anyone subscribes and I don't shout them out, but it doesn't always tell me everybody that subscribes. So I only can shout out the names that it says. Good morning, Ish. I do want to thank everyone for joining me on this beautiful Monday morning. Always feel free to say hello in the chat. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. I would really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, love if you would join us. Thank you, Ace. Yep, there's NQ still trying to grind up, but it's just struggling in the same area. We're about 20 minutes now from the bell, or the cash open, or whatever you want to call it. 39, 40. Sonny Johnson, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Up. RJ, I see a hit 843. You think it's going to continue grinding up? It's going to rise up. ES up to 41.28. Swing trader, I forget if you're still here. I forget which way you were swinging. I think you were heading down. I hope you're okay, but that was a nice burst up there for you, RJ. If you're still in, up to 856. So yeah, I could have made more if I had stayed in, but I know it's only 3 minutes of time, but this would have really killed me. Hello, the race of man, or men. I'm sorry, the race of men. Another new name, Gary 12. Welcome. Wow, lots of new names again today. So for the new names, I'm curious. How are you guys finding me? Just curious. Is YouTube recommending this? Are you coming from someplace else? Are you coming from Discord? Citizen Israel. No, I'll call you Citizen. What about MES? Yep. Still going up. RJ, are you still in? Gold popping up. Gold a point and a half pop up there. Excellent, RJ. Great job. Really? Wow. Well, that's awesome. Honestly, I might not be here without Beginner Trader because I was watching him when I learned about these prop firms like Top Step and Now Earn to Trade. So once I heard about that, there's a chance to be funded. That I moved over to futures instead of trying to continue to trade stocks. So that's awesome. Hi, Terry. Yep, CFT is my biggest, has been my biggest assistant since I started this channel. He's been absolutely a great friend, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me. Fortunately, this morning, CFT is getting a root canal, so he's not trading, and he's not having any fun. Well, no, depending on maybe if they gave him good drugs, he's having fun. Kappa? Oh, why did I go there? So Crude finally found a direction as well. After this move up, it pulled back, and now it's heading up, 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 up and away. About 90 ticks in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes or so. Matt, who's not a dedicated trader. Nice job, RJ. Great job. Oh, yeah. Yep. There's no reason he's gotten into Trader Mobile. There's no reason he could be there on his phone in the dentist office. Hold on, Doc. The UltraBond just went up 3 ticks. About a little less than 11 minutes. I mean, a little more than 11 minutes from the bell. Cannot see myself getting into anything else here until afterwards. So I don't think I've had anyone chat from Twitch in like a week. Where's my Twitch people at? And for those of you unaware, I do stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch. YouTube being the much more widely popular stream. Waiting to hear back from ShareVision to see whether or not I may or may not continue that. Thank you. It's continuing to grind up. Kind of set another long signal, but like I said, not gonna fall for that NQ. We know you want to just shake me up around in the open and spit me out. Ouch, man. Sorry to hear that. Relax the rest of the day and come back to fight tomorrow. Grinding back down to the SMA line on NQ. Let's see where things stand now. NQ obviously made new daily lows, pop back up. And this one candle here. Wow, this is a 76 point 15-minute candle. No, 5 minute? 15-minute, yeah. ES. Copper has made a new daily low since we started. Gold, of course, has been making new daily lows pretty much all morning. Looks like silver has as well. I don't mark off silver. I don't trade it. I would love to, but I don't trust that $25 tick value. UltraBond made a new daily low. And once again, UltraBond, I believe, is at lows we haven't seen in like 4 years. Crude oil trying to pop back up. And natty gas is about mid-range. That's very stunned. Let's check our daily chart on the UltraBond. That was the 1 hour chart, you idiot. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. We'll turn back time. So the last time the UltraBond was this low was March 4th, 2019. So over 3 years ago. And it's a couple ticks from going all the way back to December of 2018. Just some interesting information that doesn't really affect anything that we do. Five and a half minutes till the open. Had two good trades this morning. No losses yet this morning. I did have losses last evening. Came into the day down $40 on the Apex. I'm up about $40 on the TCP. Goal is to get all accounts by the end of this week back to profitable. It'd be much easier if I had another platform that I could plug in a Rhythmic ID and not have to keep switching between the Apex and the TCP. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Still no data on the new micro copper. They really need to figure out when they launch when they launch these new micros to get them some volume. Because like no one wants to trade it because no one's trading it. It's like a vicious cycle. I hope you don't get wrecked either. Wrecked is not good. That's my obvious statement of the day. So for the open, I switch over to the 1 and 5 minute charts on NQ and ES, and we kind of watch what happens. And once things calm down, we find something to trade if it's viable. No idea which way it's going to go this morning, honestly. ES is trying to send me a short signal right now. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Uh, uh, let's uh, yeah. I have no idea what to say to that. And thank you, Matt. That helped. Cole Medina? Oh God! And immediately a song came into my head as soon as I said that. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Apologize that if you join me right on those chat comments, but welcome. And we are 30 seconds from the bell. There's the bell. Ready, ready, ready. Go, go, go. Let's see what happens here. ES pops up big time, 9.5 points. All wow, big move up there on ES. I think. Yeah, there we go. It's like I was getting conflicting signals in the 1 and the 5. AgQ pops up by 25 points. So the first 1 minute candle was 45 points up to about 36 now for the 5 minute. A little bit of a pullback. 7 on ES. Pulling right back down. So 40 up, 45 up, 30 down. Let's see what happens. Very tight on the 1 minute chart between those bands. That candle there was both almost the entire length between the bands. Looks like he maybe wants to come back down now. Overall, on the larger trend was a downtrend. Kind of bouncing off that SMA line on the 15. But indecisive, back up, back down. We're green by 12 points now. Oh, the 5 minute. And 2 to 3 on the ES on the 5. Sitting right on that SMA line on the 1 minute. Just kind of hanging here, no real major direction. We have big move up, big move down, and so far it's been a net 25 points on this 5-minute candle. Can't really tell which way it wants to go. Up, down, left, right, east, west, north, south. Well, ace is shortened. Ooh, and that's the signal I just got on NQ as well. And part of me really wants to grab that. And part of me says you're insane. Still only 4 minutes after the open. And another part of me wonders why I'm arguing with myself on live stream. If I should have took it. Darn it. 20 points down on NQ. That would have been beautiful. Beautiful move. I know Ace, I assume, has got his 2 points. We are now net negative on the 5-minute candle. That's just closed. So ended up being down 10 points, almost 11 points on ES on that 5, and we ended up being 18 down on NQ. Seems like we're trending down now. Let's see what everything else is doing. Gold. Well, it's indecisive. Gold popped up by 2, back down by 2. Copper slightly grinding down. UltraBond is kind of side ace. Ooh, Russell's popping back up when everything else, when all the other indices are going down. Crude trying to pop up here a bit. Bitcoin falling again, getting close, back down to close to getting under 38. No, I don't trade Bitcoin. I just kind of watch it because it can be interesting to watch. But yeah, darn, look at that move down on NQ. If I had taken that short signal, I'd already be down 50 points. That would have been beautiful. That would have been amazing. That makes me cry. No. I guess it's 40 points, not 50. Oh, wait. 20. No, 39, 40. No, it's 60 points. That really makes me cry. Ace stopped talking to us, so I'm assuming he's now rolling naked on money on his bed. Crude popping up to the SMA line. Good job, Ace. Good job. I'm guessing Ace is just absolutely banking right now. He called that short signal out 20 points ago. I shouldn't say that. He did not call out. We don't do call outs at all. We mention what we're doing, but nobody should blindly follow anybody. Even if I do admit that the reason I got into that winning NQ trade is because RJ said he got in. Yep, pull back there. But next candle is red. But that's an excellent job, Ace. Excellent job. You got your points for the entire week, I believe. I'm guessing. But yep, you got out the perfect time. Big green move up 4.5 points. It's actually up 7 points. Gold still, wow, gold is just absolutely, there's a short signal on gold. Gold chart. You know, gold trade. See if we can make magic happen twice on gold. It's bouncy, so I'm kind of nervous about it. Doesn't seem like it wants to keep breaking down. Gunk, I'm down, but not as much as I was. Fought back some. I got some wiggle room now. I'm up $40 on it today, and I'm going to try and get it back to zero by the end of this week. It's hard because I'm going between Apex and the TCP with having different rhythmic IDs, so I can't do them both at once. Oh, look at that big move back up on NQ there. Big 60.1 minute candle. Holy wow. Up. And gold popping back up too. Should have took that quick profit maybe. Seems like it's struggling here. Yes, I do. 2 E2T accounts, 1 Apex. Maybe I... Wow, look at NQ just bursting up. It's about to get above where it opened at. NQ burst up by 66, and now it's up over 120 points. Uh, yes and no. I mean, I know about it, but number one, Earn to Trade doesn't allow copiers. I mean, you can use Earn to Trade as the master account, but you can't. It can't be the slave. And I honestly, I don't have the money for it right now. Gold's trying to decide what it wants to do. Part of me wants to get out here, thinking this is going to pop back up. Yeah, I know a lot of people that use it successfully. Heck, there's a guy on the Earn to Trade Discord that has 33 accounts. So, yes, he has 33 accounts. And honestly, that's awesome if you can concentrate and copy them all and concentrate, make sure they're all working, because then you don't need to be a big risk on any one account. 2 contracts on each account, and you're trading 60 contracts, but you're never really putting any one specific account at big risk if you lose. So watching this gold trade, I have a feeling it's going to bite me. So NQ ended up going like 170 points in like 6 minutes. Ace got out right at the right time. There we go. Maybe now we're getting some movement in this gold. Let's see. Where does it want to go? Doesn't seem like it wants to break down any further. Maybe this is where I always struggle. Should I get out here, just take a couple bucks, or should I try and let it flow and see if it breaks? Oh, there we go. There we go. Are you kidding me? It just got within one tick of the. There we go. There we go. Stops trailing. I think it's going to come up and hit that trailing stop for 10 ticks. We'll see. Yep, there we go. So it was a 10 tick winner. In at 1856.9 out of 1855.9 for $100. Gold's now giving me 410 today. So let's look at this move that NQ did here while I was playing with gold. Beautiful move, but I don't think I would have, even though I was concentrating, I don't know I would have taken this long. It came right up into an SMA line, and everything was looking flat. So I know the guess was it was going to continue to burst up like that, or was it going to just reject? Obviously, it continued to burst up, and now it's continuing to head up. Thank you, Gunk. Just try and get up to the high of the day, which is around, let's see. I think it was first candle of the day, wasn't it? No. Let's blow that up. Boom, 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 boom. I blew up the, no, I blew up the wrong chart. Hate it when I blow up the wrong chart. So, yeah, 12,980 is the high. Had the yellow line a little off. But we're around 12,920 now, so still 60 points to go. It did get back almost all of this big move down here a couple hours before the open. It's been kind of wild when you look at it on a 5-minute chart. But it would definitely been beautiful in a 1 minute to grab this for a quick 56, almost 100 points. It actually gave two beautiful signals. A lot of action, I should say a lot of price action movement today. Fashawa. But yeah, I want to, I want to become consistent enough with trading, and so I can get replicanto and be doing that. I don't think I'll ever do 33 accounts, but because that's a little insane. But a nice 10 accounts on a replicator, doing 2 or 3 contracts in each account, things can add up really, really, really quick. If I can be consistent, there's no reason to not be consistent over multiple accounts. Kind of sideways here is gold. So Nasdaq did send a short signal, but again above that SMA line. So we shall wait. As you see it pop back up, we're starting to deal with huge candles here. These are all 20. This is 45. This is 25, and this is where I start not wanting to trade because they're bouncing around so much that even a normal stop loss could get taken out quickly. Oh, a micro might not be bad. So you can use a bigger stop. Cool. Are you in a trade, RJ? Or are you just what? Are you waiting for a certain level to be hit? Okay. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. So 3 for 3 this morning. It's a good day so far. Good trade on NQ. 2 good trades on gold. See, NQ kind of bounced off the SMA line, popped back up by 40 points. Two more green candles. Trying to get back above that line where it's going to tell me give me a long signal. I think I want to switch to an MNQ. I think I want to deal with this right now. I mean, I should just go for it. Like a 15-point stop, maybe. I can't piddle. I can't piddle around with this Apex account too long. What's my balance on it now? Overall balance 48,808. Okay, we're gonna quickly increase our stop loss here. Nah. Try. Ooh, there's a nasty pullback. Whoa! I just got spammed big time, and I'm not even sure how that happened, considering Nightbot is supposed to get. What if I? Oh, that's right. I turned off Nightbot. I haven't had a spammer in a long time. Okay. So this is. Give me a second. I'll get that off of here in a minute. I need to. I was gonna try and enter this trade. Give me a sec. CFT did a live stream yesterday. He got those same spammers, but I've been having spammer problems in a while. Taking the long here. See if I get stopped out quickly or not. I have a 10-point stop. Yep, stopped me out right away. So I just gave away my profit on Apex for the day. I didn't listen to my own my own rules. That was my stupidity. And there's the long signal again, so we'll try again. I got stopped out again. I got late on that signal because I was deleting those messages. This is where it gets a little harder to trade and stream. And Apex is now not doing well at all. That's fine. See, if I got in right on that long signal, I could have got 30 points, but I got in late, and I should have stayed out. Hello, Zabak. Not sure what you mean. So we're pulling back. Pop up there in gold. Point and a half almost. NQ pulling back now. Everything's kind of sideways, kind of choppy now. And we'll just sit and watch and wait. About 10 o'clock on the East Coast. About an hour left on the stream. Not much going on right now that can be traded. Market kind of may have exhausted itself. Those big moves down and up. Copper's continuing to come down, making new daily lows. Have a nice nap, Weiser. Okay, sorry about the dead air there while I was trying to figure some things out. But there's not much to talk about right now, so I can just keep rambling on. And Q now pulling back, short signal here. So there's the short signal on NQ. Oh, popping right back up though. And now down. And up. And down. Oh, there's a chart. I'm ready if it decides it wants to go. But I'm not sure, so we'll wait. I'm totally indecisive here. I'm not going to trust this here now. Or maybe. Now we're seeing a move down. Okay, why am I looking at ES and trying to enter NQ? Oops. That was stupid of me. Let's try this again. We're not getting any, it's not breaking. Well, I don't like it here, after all. Did pop back up there. Big 20-point candle. Yeah, I mean, UltraBond made a nice move up and nice pull back now. Just watching and waiting here. Sorry, I haven't been. Well, there's the move down I was waiting for. 37 points down. Look at that move down. 40 points. That was nice to catch, but hey. This is harder to trade now today because of these huge candles moving back and forth. You need a big stop. Even this candle went up 14 points before coming down. If I tried to grab that short signal at 853, it would have went all the way up to 883. So I would have needed a 30-point stop. Now if I grabbed that first short signal, that would have been excellent. So that ended up being a 47-point candle down. I'm gonna have to switch to MNQ and to catch these bigger moves right now because there's no way I can run a decent stop on regular NQ. That's what I did. I've now switched to MNQ. Gonna run a 100-tick stop. 25 points. Let's see if we can catch this move down. Okay, I have entered. It's an MNQ. Obviously, it's not going to be anything major unless it really breaks down from here. If it really breaks down, maybe we'll, be nice. Ace either went to make breakfast or to buy a Porsche. Struggling here at 12,818 area. Popping back up. Actually give the stop a little bit more room. That's possible too. Oops, sorry about seeing my instant message. Forgot I had that screen on. Up, it's gonna come up and bite me anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Wow, just came within like one tick of biting me and then came back down. It came actually within only within a point of biting me. It's kind of hanging here. Let's see if it continues to come down. Everything's kind of pointing down. Mm. Yes. Yep. I got stopped out. Wow. Yeah. Wicked up, stopped me out, came down. And came right back down. We'll try again. Can't hurt. Well, I mean, it can, but gonna actually. Ah, it stopped me out again. I was trying to move it, but okay. Okay, so we're out now. Yep, this is untradeable right now. Wow. Yeah. So good I didn't move my stop because that was a 50-point candle. Wow. Bounced off that SMA line. I may be done trading. We'll continue streaming and see what happens, but at this point, I'm not sure what how to handle this. Oh no, I'm not upset about the losses. I mean, honestly, the Apex account's probably going to go away because I'm really near the max loss there. Uh, the drawdown, and that's okay. It was a you know a small risk. I don't like I don't really not that upset by that. But I'm just saying I'm just not sure how to trade this right now. Is more or less what I was saying. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm not upset by it. I mean, I should have stayed out of this. Honestly, I should have stayed out of all this, or been fast enough to grab this short here. Trying to every time I try and jump in off when I'm not on a signal, I end up getting myself hurt. So I need to just stick to that plan. Gold's trying to recover nicely here. And big move back up on Q. Let's look at gold. Excellent, Ahmad. You can be our resident expert on that one. Tell us how it's doing. Since this big wick down, this big reversal candle here on gold, where it went down to its daily low of 1850. That was root of crude. 1853.4. It's rebounded by 53 to 61, 8 points. Early morning math. Well, I guess it's no longer early morning, but morning math. Yeah, it's when I got this one. Gunk. Gunk, Happy Penguin from the Earn to Trade Discord. He's funded with them, and he's expecting his first payout on June 1st. So we should know then. UltraBond. I've been taking an UltraBond trade in forever. UltraBond. I don't know if I still have a... So, for something new and different, I'm taking a trade on the UltraBond. Down one tick, thanks to slippage. NQ, NQ is trying to head up here. Of course, I'm going to miss that, but it's still choppy like heck. Let's see what the UltraBond does for us. Ah, and I forgot to make the UltraBond chart stay on top. Always on top. There we go. There's a 32-point candle. But it's just so hard. Even off this long signal. See, if I would have taken this long, it reversed by 22 points. So it's like almost impossible. There we go. UltraBond moving nicely. Two ticks. Yeah, that's going to be another big thing. That's another thing that everyone likes about Top Step. The Top Step does that. Or they used to, at least. So missed this NQ, unfortunately. That would have been a good one. I could have got away with a 15-point stop there, and it's going up 50. Nah, I figured UltraBond decides to just hang out here now. I Top Step's how I found these things. Well, I mean, I found it by someone recommending Top Step, an affiliate, and then I moved on to trade. Once I figured out that earn a trade is easier with only one step versus two. Boy. And now we're gonna get a reversal here on the UltraBond. How about that? Beat it down. Come on, beat it down. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out here. I got in on this trade late on. Yep, there we go. So out on the UltraBond trade. I got in late, unfortunately. Damn it. I got in at 16 and signal actually fired for 21. So I got in like 5 ticks late. Wow. So yeah, I would still be in that trade if I had gotten in at the right time instead of fiddling around with getting a chart up. Elite Trader, the thing that caught my eye with Elite Trader is they have Tradeovate and Trading View now. You can trade right off of Trading View. I really, 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 really hope Earn a Trade gets that because one of the problems with my trading is because I chart off Trading View and then I execute trades off Ninja Trader or I execute trades off of Quant Tower, mainly Ninja Trader, and I end up losing time jumping from one to the other trying to find the right chart. If I could trade right off Trading View, I that would be so much better. So Nasdaq, beautiful move off this long signal here, up 60, 70 points. Um, it's a lot better for charting. I can't stand charting on Ninja. I mean, here on TradingView, I can look at multiple charts very easy. I can turn on and off indicators if I need them or don't need them. Just to look at them. Like here's looking at VWAP. Oh wow, that was a nice break of VWAP there too. I just have had there's so many more indicators that are free and such. It's just so much easier now. They do not have the ATMs as easily as NinjaTrader, but I can deal with that. So I missed this move up, unfortunately. I love the alert system on TradingView. Yep, this is a beautiful move. 100 over 100 points. I hate constantly missing these big moves. It's like one of these big moves. I mean, and this is in 8 minutes. One of these big moves that get me my goal for the day. Like max amount I can get, or if it was on the TCP, it would, I can never get them. I just never can get them. I don't trust staying in them, or I just go for a quick profit to boost my amount up some, and just don't let them roll. And thus I keep spinning my wheels and ending up 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We come together 'cause opposites attract. Oh, sorry. Still no data on micro copper. Hey, Bitcoin's back above 39. So most likely I'm going to blow the Apex account. It's like $100 from $100 from its drawdown. And that's okay. It was a risk that was worth taking. I'll do something YOLO on it, then try a Hail Mary. And if I blow it, then I can just focus back on the 2 ETTs. Get them healthy and then worry about next accounts. Watching it grind up here. I gotta come up with some better strategies to get things moving forward. I shouldn't say strategies. I just need to take the trades, I guess. So while this is going all in one direction, let's look at NQ. Since the beginning of the morning, first signal was here. Wouldn't have taken that. Wouldn't have taken either of those. I think I might have taken. I don't even remember if I took that. I would not have taken this because we were still uptrending, and it might have worked, but even so, this one I would not have taken either. Even though that would have worked, but would have had a big pullback. So it would have stopped me out. So all these were hard today. Then this one. So this one was interesting right before the bell. Wouldn't have taken it. This is the one starting here. So the first real good signal right after the bell. The one that Ace took. And obviously that would have given me 30 points. With a 15-point stop, which is what I normally try to run during the day. And of course this one would have also as well. Back up. Would not have taken this one. This one, honestly, it would have got me. That might be one that did get me. I forget. I can't even remember what trades I took. But yeah, it would have got me for the 15 points, I think. I don't think that went 30 up, did it? No, it did not go 30 up. And this one would have been a good one. Big time, obviously. And then last but not least, this one. So this is why I frustrate myself. One, two, loss, one loss. Since the open, these signals One, two, three, four women, four wins, one loss. 30, 60, 90, 120 points, 100 minus 15, 105 points. 105 points. 2,000 bucks. I and okay, and I agree with you, Ace. But if it's a constant pattern of seeing that this works, this strategy works, this whatever the system, whatever you want to call it, and having weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of data, and still not trusting myself enough to make those trades, and constantly spinning in place and not making any forward progress, then it is a problem. I mean, I agree. Everybody misses. No one's going to catch every signal, every trade, whatever. But if it's a constant day after day thing, and it's not from you're distracted with something else, it's not from you're in a different trade or whatever, you're just hesitating or whatever, then it's not a good thing because you're never going to see forward progress, which has been my problem. Or after I mean here, that was a good example of the mistakes I make. I missed this one, and then it went down here again, and I jumped in here and took the stop out here, thinking it might continue to go down. Instead, I should know just to stay out of it. Don't jump in only on a signal, or this wasn't a just right here was not a good place to jump in. Not after another big candle down. One of the reasons I went to this system that I use with the signals is because I wanted something concrete that I could follow instead of just because I didn't trust myself at all reading the price action. And I mean, and the thing is, I see the patterns, I see the price action. I could probably do a lot of this without the signals, but I just don't. Even with the signals, I don't trust myself. And I had been getting over that. Like right before I got funded on the TCP. I was getting rid of that fear of loss. That's basically what it is. It's fear of losing, which is kind of makes me lose more. So and I was starting to get, and now it's come back, and I need to fight that off. So many times I end up taking a loss because my stop is too tight. And yeah, I know capital preservation is job one, but if I lose half my trades that because my stop was too tight that then went my way, then that too probably really isn't good capital preservation. And I've always said that my main problem is trader psychology. My system's good based on back testing and even forward testing. Yep, exactly. So it's just doing it. And I've been trying to test some automated strategies based on my strategy on NinjaTrader, and tests are pretty good usually. I just we need to tweak them. It's me and Matt, and figure out how to prevent the chop zones. I agree with that. I mean, the thing is, I don't blow accounts much. I mean, I'm down on this Apex account, and I'm probably gonna blow that honestly. But I think I honestly I think I traded that differently just because it was a almost just a small gamble. But like the TCP, when I was doing doing that to get funded, I never went down more than $200 on that account. But for the whole first 3 weeks, I never went up more than $200 either. It was just back and forth, and it wasn't until I finally said, let's just do this, and started following my plan more that I got to where I needed to be. It's almost like and the thing is, I've seen other people start using my strategy. I have no idea what happened to Vincent Nieves, for those of you that remember him. But he started using my signals, that I have set up here on my chart. And the only difference he did is he used some sort of delta to decide long or which long or short, and just kept that bias. But he used my signals starting back in December. In December, he only had one red day the entire month. And, that gives me hope, but it also frustrates me that I'm not doing the same. But, I mean, I'm going to get it. If I didn't feel that I wasn't going to have a breakthrough at some point, I would have quit by now. And I mean, I have come close twice, or I shouldn't say that, a couple times. Honestly, this whole streaming thing in this community that's come around has kept me from maybe quitting, because I know that there's people that enjoy this room and rely on it, and then it would be kind of stupid for me to be running the room if I'm not trading. But I think there's going to be a point that's just going to be an aha moment, I believe, that it's just going to click. And I've often said also, these evaluations, they make it and stuff. It does make it harder because you have these loss limits, and obviously loss limits are good. But there's just like, if I already had $1 million or something, I would be trading totally looser and different than the way I have to trade now. Okay, Matt, hang in there, buddy. It's gonna be okay. We did get a short signal here on NQ. It's not at a place I really like it coming into these uptrending bands. It's trying to go sideways and bend the bands. We'll see if we get the second signal. There's the second signal. Let's see what ES is doing. Oh, that was quick. ES sending a signal here as well. We're going to drop it on ES instead of NQ today, or this time. If it sends that second signal for us. Thing about these is they can sometimes be good signals, and they can sometimes just be pullbacks and wants to head back up. So gotta be careful. See the signal firing there on ES. Yep, went away as soon as I brought the chart up. There it's back. It's kind of fluctuating here, which I don't like. We're in. Oh, way too big of a stop. Stop. A 4-point stop. I think I like that. Oh, crap, it didn't stick. There. Very bouncy. Uh, Watching. It's definitely bouncy here. There we go. There's a nice move down. Beautiful move down. But not breaking through. Back to my entry. That sucks. Got down to 41.40. Let's try it again. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Beautiful. Stop, move to break even. Okay, I got out as it started reversing there. We got 2 points off of that, so $100. I should have stayed in. Darn it. Let's see where it goes. NQ made the same move. See, NQ is so much more bouncier. Yeah, it's riskier. But if I jumped in on that short signal on NQ, I could have got 30 points instead of the $200 and $100 I got. I could have got 600. So that's why I mean people say stick to ES, and yeah, it's less bouncy and such. But NQ has the chance of a higher payoff. Yeah, it's continuing to come down. I need to figure out a way to be brave enough to stick through these moves so I can get more. Crude coming down after minutes. Nice move up over 100 ticks. I I do use micros. I use micros on the TCP, and one thing, the commissions on micros on the trades kind of stink. And I don't know. I agree that they're easier to leave on, and but in the same token, I'm here thinking, I'm here running 3 micros. I just made X amount. If I just had the guts to run one regular contract, I would have made 3 times that amount. I don't know. I fight with myself. Micros versus minis. With the TCP, I have that tight daily loss limit, so I usually use micros there. I have thought about starting to use micros with higher time frames. Like if we look here at NQ, off these signals, like here, let's say I would have jumped in here on this short signal with a micro, got in at 12,907, wrote all this down all the way down to 66. That's a $400 trade with a micro. So that's not bad at all. So I've been thinking about that, and one micro I can use a 50-point stop. Now earlier I tried to use a micro with a 50-point stop, and even that didn't work. I guess it was 30 points actually, but still. So I have been thinking about that. Like here I could have jumped in on a micro last night off this long signal, 891, and rode it up to 971. That's 180 bucks. If I want to really get froggy and run two, the micros can be profitable, and I definitely recommend, especially if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend micros. Uh, the TCP is a 25K right now. The Gauntlet Mini is a 75K, and the Apex account's a 50K. So these things are still grinding down. ES all the way down to 41.33. We got out at 41.41, so obviously could have got a lot more out of that move, but I took the profit. But yeah, I think I am going to try and start running maybe a micro on TCP or something, trying to grab bigger moves. Obviously, this is an ugly chart, but that's a 5-minute chart. 15-minute chart. Here, I don't know. That wouldn't have worked real well. It would have. I could have run a 50 point and would have pulled this move. Like on Friday, on the 30-minute chart on NQ, it sent this beautiful short signal right here. 10 o'clock the hour, so on the half-hour chart. And could have entered it 13, 230, wrote it down, got out, of course, you know, here. So that would have been, 385 points. So that would have been almost an $800 trade on one micro. So that, that is what I'm trying to, I've been thinking about doing. Because you can see these signals on the higher time frames are often accurate. I would never have taken, like this one here, I wouldn't have taken because of just out of the ordinary, whatever. But this would have been beautiful, trend down, trending, or even if I had waited for that one. So, and this would have been a beautiful one here on Thursday. I mean, this is the next half-hour candle, 103 points. It's $200 on a micro. So that is what I'm kind of considering doing. Maybe with a 50-point stop. That's a $100 risk. Gold's been grinding down. Oh, it's Russell. I'm right, wrong. Sorry. Gold is not. Gold's been up and down. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you definitely don't want 2-hour trades to go to that loss limit. Thank you. 2-hour on a with minis. I mean, with micros, obviously. Good question. Uh, this morning so far. One, two, three, 4 trades on the Gauntlet Mini. And I think 4 on the apex. And 0 on TCP this morning. See it sending me a short signal on the 15-minute chart on the NQ. Yeah, 15 minutes. So we'll revisit that. Maybe I'll enter 1 micro 15-minute chart, 1 micro on NQ, MNQ, and write it down. Gold. Still grinding down. So, I mean, off this first short signal here, we've already come down 100 points on NQ. And it's just how fast, quick things can move. It's almost giving back this whole move. You can see here. And my other big problem is exits. I jump out too quick, like I said. But even if I was riding this up, my first thought would be to jump out this first red candle, which obviously was a very small red candle. You mean these long and short signals? No, it's a indicator here on TradingView. Oops, I hate it when it does that. Real quick, NQ is popping back up by 41 points all of a sudden. Wow. It's an indicator on TradingView called Super Trend, and it's by Kibak Ozbilgic. And I have it set. I have 2 different ones on there. One at 1.6 and one at 2.2 for the multiplier. Now they do have a built-in super trend too, but it doesn't send the buy and sell signals. So we want the one by that guy. And you also don't want to blindly follow it. You want to use other criteria. Like you don't want to go, like against the trend here, like here. If it's something that's into a band, I don't take it. That type of thing. It's my first notification of that I might want to take a trade, and then I decide from there and try not to talk myself out of it if it's good. So it was a good that popped up by like 45 points, pulled right back down. TradingView is a charting platform. but I mean, there's some brokers that are integrated with it as well. We're hoping that more will be, so you can trade right off of it. But right now, I just use it for charting. Um, they have, they do have a free um, account, but on the free accounts, you're only allowed one indicator. Then they have three paid accounts, $14.95 a month, $30 a month, and I forget the other one. I do the $30 a month, but almost anyone could get by with the 15 a month. And honestly, it's what I consider to be my most important tool for my trading because I can do so much with it. It's easy. You can download it. You can either do it right off the web or you can download the app. It's easy to set up a bunch of charts to see a bunch of different things in different time frames. You can easily switch between time frames. Um, you can, like here, I do this with I chart out what trades I should have taken or what trades I would have taken based on my strategy. Like if I had taken this here, you can see with a 15-point stop, I could set this here to a 15-point stop. And yeah, I could see how much it would have went or if I would have hit my target, etc. You're welcome. Guys, we're going to wrap up here. I actually lost track of time. Did not even realize it was after 11. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. We're back here tomorrow morning, of course, at 7:30 Eastern. And don't forget, this Wednesday, we're here all day long. Well, not all day, but 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. for FMLC Day. We'll trade the FMLC announcement at 2 p.m. And then Friday, we're doing overnight and in the morning, 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. London session, non-farm payrolls, cash open, all that fun stuff. So, hope you'll be here. And I hope I'll see everyone tomorrow morning. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Thanks everyone for joining me. Bye. Oh, and ignore the stuff on the Zen screen about ShareVision. I haven't re-recorded it yet. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on ShareVision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.